Kwento niya, nagtriple ang bayad sa pinauupahan niyang kondo at payag pa ang mga umuupang Sino na magbayad ng 6 na buwan hanggang 1 taong advance.
I can't forget the day we met. Your eyes so blue, me pressing through. I can't forget the day we met. Your smile so bright, it made me swoon. Our love is like a summer's day, hot and endless in a magic way. Whenever I see you, all I can think is my summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. My summer love. Been waiting for you, my love. I can't forget the day we met. You looked so fly in your red Corvette. Your hair, your look, your everything.
Going to that condominium in the coming years. So right now, the real estate status of the Philippines is really high. We're doing high rental yield. One more once these projects are finished by 2022 and in the coming years as well. Okay. Okay, next, another driver of growth in the Philippines are the overseas Filipino workers. So we are one of the top, our top export in our country is really the people. Why? Because number one, we speak good English. So everyone naman can also understand Tagalog, no? Yan. So ang galing kasi natin mag-Tagalog, ilagay tayo sa India, we can follow their accent. Ilagay tayo in America, we can follow their American accent. Ilagay tayo in UK, we can also follow the British accent. So that's why we're really the top one choice in terms of, BPO offices in the country, multinational companies. They really want to employ Filipino people because of that. And that's why we're bringing in so much remittances in the Philippines. As you can see, overall the 6% growth, 10% of that growth is because of the overseas Filipino workers. So again, thank you for bringing in money to the Philippines. Okay. Next, this is one of the most popular businesses in the Philippines right now. It's the BPO, which is the business process outsourcing. To put it simply, ito po yung mga call centers. So multinational companies will put up business in the Philippines and then they will hire Filipino workers. Because again, we can follow the accent. So when a client calls in this country, they won't know that they're talking to Filipino people. And that's the number one reason why companies want to employ Filipino people. Yeah. So we bring in about 23 billion into the economy. And actually, not just the BPO, we have a new segment, it's the KPO, which is the key process outsourcing demand. So not only customer service now, they're also hiring Filipinos for consultancies in accounting, legal, medicine, financial. So, there's another segment. So, because Filipinos are not only good in English, but we're also smart. So, that's another growing economy in the Philippines, industry in the Philippines. Okay, so this one, we account to 18% of the BPO industry all over the world. Imagine how small the Philippines is, but we supply 18% of the demand globally. And again, in connection to SMDC, our condominiums are located near these offices, which we supply their housing demand for the high-earning call center agents in the Philippines. Next, this is a new industry. I don't know if you've heard of it. This is the Philippine Offshore Gaming Operators, or the POGO. We have been able to supply 800,000 square meters of office space, which translates to about 300,000 employees. So when you go to the Bay City area, which is our bread and butter, that's mostly who the residents are right now. It's an advantage because if you purchase a property there, they will pay as much as double the price of the rental. So if you invest in, say, like the Bay Area, they would be able to afford the lifestyle there. And they even pay, 1 year advance, 2 year advance.
Nagpapaupa ng condo unit si Sherwin sa isang Chinese gaming operator. Kwento niya, nagtriple ang bayad sa pinauupahan niyang kondo at payag pa ang mga umuupang Sino na magbayad ng 6 na buwan hanggang 1 taong advance. Ang pagtaas ng halaga ng upa ang isa sa naging epekto ng paglago ng Philippine Offshore Gaming Operation o POGO.
Dahil sa demand kasi usually ngayon kulang na kulang pa dahil pag naghanap sila ng rooms gusto nila by the hundreds of units, ganun ang usually kailangan. So
they're growing economy, and what's good about it is before they operate, they have to be licensed. So currently we have 56 licensed POGO companies operating in the Philippines. And then next, of course, is tourism. So more than 8 million tourists came to the Philippines in 2019, 2.2 trillion pesos contribution in the GDP, and of course, the increase in demand of housing. So our developer, we also encourage and allow Airbnb in the Philippines. So imagine getting the piece of the pie with 2.2 trillion contribution of the tourists coming in, and you can supply that residential demand for them. Then so that's SMDC. That's the Philippines. So now, among all the other developers, diba, ang dami, why should you choose SMDC? Number one, we are the first Philippine conglomerate company to reach the 1 trillion market capitalization. We are the leaders in all our industry, in the retail, banks, and property. So I'm sure every one of you visited the Philippines already. And
Is it possible that you haven't been to any SM development? Ang labas nyo lang in
hello, yeah. When you step out of the airport, you'll already see Mall of Asia complex a few meters away. I think over the plane, you'll already see the Mall of Asia complex. And around that area are already residential and offices. Okay. And then, we also house different retail companies with backing such as BDO and China Bank. Retail, we have super malls, supermarkets, and Rising and Uniqlo. And then for property, we have leisure, the Ansa Hotel. We also have Cornet Hotel, SMX Arena, SMDC. And then other park investments with GrabPay, Go, and other companies as well. So, again, why should you trust our company, SMDC? Take a look at this chart. SMIC, that's our investment company. We have about $24.5 billion in market capitalization. That's the amount of money our company has. In terms of retail, we're number one at $6,145 million US. In terms of banking, we are at $59.6 billion US. Also, China Bank is in the middle rank. We just acquired this a few years ago at 17.8. And then lastly, SMPH, this is my favorite side actually. SMPH, this is our real estate leg. We own $22.2 billion in market capitalization. So, you know, these are our competitors, Ayala, Microworld, and even if we add up all their money together, mas mayaman, we're richer than them. So, you know, in terms of guarantee that we will finish the building, we will take care of your development, we're number one, we have the money to do that. And, you know, we started this about 13 years ago. We're a new player in the industry, but that's how aggressive and that's how committed we are in our company, SMPH. So one particular example, and this is really our baby, our promising development is the Mall of Asia. So we started the mall in 2006, and then we developed residential here, C residences, shell residences, and then we put up our offices, and we really built a community around this area. This is called the Bay Area, and also just a secret, dito lang. If you see this area, we will be expanding. So not only the Philippines, but we also have developments in China. We have one residential tower in Tianjin. It was sold out in 30 minutes. So again, that's how strong and committed our sales forces into developing in different areas in the Philippines. So this is a shopping mall. SM City is one of the biggest malls also in China. And then here, so for the past 13 years, we have launched over 46 projects, sold over 160,000 units, and delivered over 60,000 units. Really, these 46 projects are exponential in terms of development because we are very aggressive and our company supports us in everything that we do. And you know, these 46 projects, they're not just simple tall buildings. On the ground, we have supermarkets, it's very accessible to the transportation system. There's also banks, and it's also near sometimes some of our developments are connected directly to the train system. So yeah, later maybe your sellers can discuss with you what specific project they can recommend. But again, all over the Philippines, all over Metro Manila, you have 46 projects to choose from.